Hi there. Welcome to episode 2. How are you today? Probably gonna say good, right? Or fine. Fine and good is not great. Let's do it again. You're gonna ask me, how are you today? How are you today, Mustafa? Well, I should ask you. Unbelievable, unbreakable, unstoppable, always on and never off. Simply put, on another level. For the astronomers and astrologers out there, I am beyond it. I am beyond the ionosphere, exos and mesosphere. That's a story for another day, which brings me to my main point. See, this right here is a guarantee. See, if you want to flip the priest, a jolly lady and make her sing. Because this right here is a guarantee. You are looking at the next world champion. Whether they like it, love it, adore it. Stand at a picketed line and complain about it. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. That's how I'm doing. Now, how does that feel? Different, right? Get used to that. Stop visualizing yourself in a different light, because good, fine, and ordinary is very ordinary. I'm challenging you. Yes, you. Not your neighbor, not your sister, not your friend, not your brother, not your mother or father, not your child. You. To be extraordinary. To step into your greatness. Like I mentioned in the previous video, step into your greatness. Take ownership of your life and stop living a life that has been predetermined that everyone else is doing. If you do what everyone else is doing, guess what you're going to get? What everyone else has. And if they have nothing, you know by transitivity, for the mathematicians out there, what the answer to that is. So, stay positive. Stay happy. Don't be sad. Don't be angry about anything. Because all we have is right now. And why I say that? You see, what if today was your last day? What if it was your last moment? And you were to take a pause and reflect on your life. What impact have you had being there for others? What presence, what greatness that you had an impact on other people's lives? And if the answer to that is, I don't know, or I'm unsure, then what are you doing? What is the meaning of life? Let me fill you in a little truth, a little reality. The meaning of life is pretty much whatever you want it to be. You are the creator, you are the maker, you are the visionary, you are the pioneer, you are the catalyst, you are the Cadillac, you are the Rolls Royce engine Cadillac that's driving through a fast lane with no speed limit. But you have the power to create your life, not me, not your neighbor, not anyone else. Stop taking the blame, or stop putting the blame, I should say, reality, on someone else on why you don't have what you have. Because you are the power, you have the power, you always have the power. You have the power to choose, you have the power to create, you have the power to transform. But these powers, they lie in your hands, not mine. But you're going to say, well, why do you keep pointing at me? Why me? Why can't I ever do anything right? And I have the little voice in your head that says, I can't do it. It's not possible. It's too hard. How? Stop worrying about the how. Because the answer to the how will come. The saying goes, everything happens for a reason. But it's also, there's reasons why things happen. Correct? All right. So I want you right now, the goals you have written down, write down 10 steps, 10 solid steps on how you're going to get that done. How are you going to impact your life? Stop living in someone else's life and step into your greatness. Because no one, I mean no one. Let's pause for a moment. Think about it. Who's listening to this right now? It's you. Who's taking these ideas? It's you. These ideas are empty and meaningless. And I'm telling you flat out, pure honesty, the empty, meaningless. Only you can give it meaning. Don't believe me? Bet right now you're writing down your goals, aren't you? I bet right now you're thinking about the steps to accomplish some goals you want to have done this year. That's when you made resolutions. Resolutions are empty and meaningless. Because why do more resolutions don't work? People don't have a plan. They don't, not that they don't plan. Most of the time is that when you don't plan, you plan to fail. And it applies to everything in life. And I learned that the hard way. And I learned that the real hard way. Being in school, being a basketball coach, being a mentor to many. If you don't have a plan, you're just gonna plan to fail. And you cannot spend your life if they're planning to fail. And it dawned on me recently that one of my biggest fears is failure. Yes, now I'm keeping it real here. Keeping it honest. My biggest fear was failure, so I would quit most of the stuff that I ever started. Because I've had my mind, like, if I quit, I never failed. But I quit is a bigger failure than a failure, because a failure is man enough or woman enough or even have the cojones to say, it didn't work. Tell Thomas Edison, yeah, you failed 10,000 times, or according to some sources, some sources say 1,000, so let's say over 1,000, keep it simple, times to make a light bulb. But the fact that you're watching this video and you can see some of my face, there's a light bulb here, correct? What if he just said, screw it. After the first 2 times, screw it. Or he's making halfway through making it and realize, I ain't feeling this. Let's go to something else. If you spend your life running away from everything, what will you have truly accomplished? If you look at your life right now, how many things you starting to have you quit? Write it down. Write it right now. Start right now. Write it down. I'll wait. Yeah, about 3 right now, right? Just pause right there. Only to continue after the video is done. So, we got to keep with the time here. So episode 2, Captain's Message, and it lists something a little bit different. We got to stop worrying about how we appear to others. Because many people are not going to see the stairs when they're standing in front of a wall. There's many people that won't buy a ladder to ascend that wall. Or many people just realize it's not standing in front of the wall. If they just turn around 180, they'll realize the stairs behind them, take the stairs, and you can get to your true destination. There's many people that are afraid of their own greatness. They're afraid of their own shadow. Again, these sets of videos aren't for those people. It's for a selective few who want to truly transform their lives. So I'm asking you to step into your greatness. And I'm asking you to stop hiding behind excuses. Well, I don't have time. I don't have this. I don't have that. And why? Look, the only excuse you're making it to yourself. You're not making it to just appease me to sound better. It doesn't mean anything. Really, it doesn't really mean anything. You weren't expecting that, right? But I'm keeping it honest. This is the captain's message. I hold no boss. This is pretty much it. This is what you see, is what you get right here. And pure authenticity, because I'm being authentic right here, not sincere. And I'll get to another episode. I'll explain the difference between those two. But that's for another day. Stop telling your story of why you don't have this and why you don't have that. Let your story be, hey, I didn't have this, I didn't have that, but I overcame it. Because through all trials and tribulations, there is a story, there is a success story behind everything. Behind every failure, there's success. And you will fail 1,000 times before you succeed. But you gotta gauge it correctly too, because if you do the same thing over and over again, that, my friend, that is the definition of insanity, Albert Einstein. But if you do something different, and it's the same thing, then it's gonna be different, because now you're trying out 1,000 different ways why it didn't work. No, they didn't say failure, but you tried ways and it didn't work. I don't know what it is that you want in life, but I know one thing. You can accomplish it. Yes, you. Not anyone else, but just you. Because the reason why these ideas or creations flourish in your mind, has propagated and attached itself to you, because there's something magical about you. And you have to find it. You have to find it. And when you do find it, will be a moment in time when you realize that this is my life's calling, this is my life's ambition. So until the next episode, continue to find what it is that drives you, what it is that gives you goosebumps, what it is that makes you feel the rain on your skin, that allows you to speak the words on your lips. Listen to the whisper in the wind. Because at the end of the day, no one can see your tears in the rain. And if that's the case, continue to let it rain, MGK. Rain in your skin, words in your lips, Natasha Bedingfield Unwritten. Listen to positive stuff. Stop with all this, I'm at war with everybody. You need to stop this type of lifestyle. I don't care. Here's the thing. If you don't care, then the world curses you that it doesn't care about you. There's a reverse effect, and there's a fuse, a vibrational fuse that we can't see, that we can only imagine, but it may and may not exist. That's a story for another day. So until then, remain unstoppable, unbreakable, and invincible. The captain's message. See you in the next video.